most remind you of, or a player that you coached against, or just have watched?
Just a combination of different guys. His skill to throw the ball and his skill to throw it deep, and his ability to run is just probably one of the most unique guys I've coached.
And you mentioned it, I think maybe you mentioned it on Monday, but what do you kind of think about production of Jamari Staples so far this season and getting the start of the year healthy as opposed to how last year started?
Yeah, Jamari's done a great job for us. He's Mr. Reliable. He's going to run the right route and be where he needs to be. He's going to catch the football. It provides a lot of leadership out on the field during the game. And when he comes to the sideline, whatever he tells us out on the field, you can trust him is going on. So he's a very, very valuable player for us.
Thanks a lot. Good luck.
Thanks, Steve.
We'll hear from Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com.
Good morning, Coach. How you doing today?
Shocked me, Dan. You're not the first call today.
Yeah, I finished up with the live show, so I wanted to get on here. But I wanted to ask you about your biggest takeaways. I know you talked a little bit about Syracuse, but what you can say about some of those big takeaways you're taking into this game against Florida State.
I thought we played well at Syracuse. We made some big plays, and we can't drop passes, and we can't turn the ball over. So we're working extremely hard on taking care of the football, tucking it away, and securing the ball, looking it all the way to the tuck on our catching. Defensively, we're working hard on running full speed to the football and tackling. We know we've got to get a lot of guys to the ball, and really work on stopping their run and then putting some pressure on the quarterback.
I know you just mentioned the defense, just how you would assess your defense through the first couple weeks here going into this game.
Yeah, I think we've done a nice job. Sometimes you'd look at Syracuse and say they got 28 points against us, but they had 91 plays. It was a long game and a lot of action out there. We gave up a couple scramble plays, which we've got to work on our contain and our pass rush lanes. But we played with great effort. We tackled well, and we made plays when the pressure was on.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
We'll go to Patrick Ronan, ACC.com.
Hey, Coach, just to follow up, you spoke a little bit about game day coming to town for the first time ever. Have you noticed, a heightened sense of excitement and anticipation from students, players, coaches, all that stuff leading up to Saturday?
I don't think we really need that. This is a big game for us against Florida State, the number 2 ranked team in the country that, we've been trying to battle to get to where they've been. So, it's just something that is above and beyond having the big game. So I think it's exciting for our city and for our students and, our university.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
To be able to come back, that was a great college football game. They were very talented. We had a really good team, too. So, it looks like it's going to be the same kind of matchup again this weekend. So we don't want to get down to 21, I promise you that. And because that is a very tough environment, great crowd, great atmosphere. And again, not just because of those folks, but because how well coached and how good of players they have all over.
And with Lamar Jackson, running the football and passing it, have you ever seen a quarterback, besides, what we had, playing against, like his style and, how he became a developed. He looked like he matured over the summer.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's matured. Well, he's matured and he's been coached very well. I think there's a combination of the two things and what's going on. The players around him are very good. So, we play guys that are dynamic, but he's as dynamic as anybody we play. There's no doubt about that.
Well, good luck this week.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach Dave.
Yes.
Hey, it's Chris Heidel from Herb FM in Baltimore. Turnovers seems like the biggest key the last 2 games because 8 turnovers in 2 games. Is that something that making you happy right now?
Well, obviously we don't believe in ever turning the ball over, but we always want to limit it if something's going to happen to one game. We had an interception on our last play, somewhat of a desperation situation, but the other 2 were very avoidable, and but both of them just involving a young quarterback that can do things better, and he will. There's no question in my mind, but most important thing for him right now after every play is that we have possession of the ball when the play's over. He's gonna learn that that's the biggest part of playing quarterback.
Right, and playing Northwestern, you played them last year. Yeah, are they the same as this year on film?
Yeah, I mean, we're very familiar with them. They're very familiar with us. We played them about this time a year ago. I have great respect for Coach Fitzgerald, his entire staff. The team, the institution is very similar to us. It's a great matchup, Big Ten, ACC. It'll be challenging to go up there on the road on a Saturday night, but I think as much as us focusing on Northwestern, it's pretty obvious we need to focus on Duke quite a bit.
Well, good luck this week.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach Mark, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Third down, 4 for 11. Is that something that's not good after last week? Like it seems like the offense was clicking perfectly.
Yeah, there was a couple things that kept us from getting those things done. Most of it was throwing and catching. Most of it was a couple times we might have run the ball on a third and long, and sometimes you get, towards the end of the game and you're trying to, kill the clock, and it's 3rd and 19 because of a penalty, and we're just running a power play out of 2 tights, not really trying to do anything other than, beat up clock and punt the ball out of there, So some of those times you just, at the end of the game, you're just trying to do your best to, eat up as much clock as you can and finish the game. But, that's not awful. I've seen worse. But we definitely, every time it's a possession down, we need to convert. It gives us a chance to keep, moving it down the field and scoring.
Thanks, Coach.